This is my new hydroponic room. This is being recorded the 2nd of April 2012. Just want to give you a rundown how things are progressing. The sound on my camera for some reason keeps dropping off. I don't know, hopefully this one will work. I cleared off the memory card to give it some space. So the video previous to this I only had sound for a little bit and then it dropped the sound off, so you didn't get to hear a whole lot, but you'll be able to see the difference in some of the plants, and I've added a few things, and so we'll just give you a run through of the room. Fair bit going on here. We'll get up here. I just recently added these romaine lettuce. They're only not even a week old, so they're looking really nice. You can see the little roots coming out there. So that's a new reservoir that I just started, so we're curious to see how well those go. They're, like I say, they're looking quite nice. Now, as far as the rest of the stuff, everything was started in here about a month ago. There's a week difference between a couple items, so we'll go through some tomato plants here. I really like this nice little compact Thompson Morgan Vilma item number 743. I'm curious to see what they do. The beautiful looking tiny plant, very small. So I've got 9 different varieties in here of tomato plants, and I'm curious to see which ones produce well. I got a little bit of catnip in here. I'm trying to see if they're going to make it or not. They're not looking great, but I think they'll survive. A couple of them are a little rough looking. Don't know if they'd like the nutrient might fit it a little bit strong. Some more tomato plants. Some of them are, like I say, some of them are pretty slow. Others seem to be doing pretty good. There's some more sweeties here. The peas, these 2 bins were probably a week newer than everything else, so they've been in here a little bit newer. I didn't know if the peas were going to make it. When I put them in, they looked really good, but I think the shock, they took a little bit of shock, and you can see the brown leaves here at the bottom, but then they seem to take off from there, so they look quite nice after that. So hopefully they'll be good. Same thing with these tomatoes. These tomato plants right here were put in the same time as the peas, so you can see the difference between 1 week. But they are different varieties also, so they do grow at different rates. But compared to the video previous to this, it's surprising how much they've grown just in the last few weeks. So we'll give you a little run through. Like I say, we got more tomatoes. Some more tomatoes here. Trying some Romas, Alyssa Craig. We got some Bessie's Big Beef back there. More Alyssa Craig, Big Beef. Those are Romas Classicas. Then we got our cucumber plants. We got 3 different varieties of cucumber plants. This has been one of my favorite plants. It's a hybrid. These are all different burpless cucumbers. So, like I say, I've grown this one before, and it's been a very, you can see the size of that leaf. Very good cucumber, nice and long. They'll grow to the ceiling in here, which is 13 feet. So, and I'll get quite a little crop off one plant. So, we've got a few plants here. I got a watermelon in there that I don't know if it's going to make it. I had it in the house for a bit, and the algae got to the roots, so it might not make it. It's still alive, but I'd probably best just start a new one. A couple more plants over here. Those cucumber plants, I didn't know if they're going to make it. But looks like I think they're going to be okay, but they're going to be a little bit behind the rest. And it's a different variety that I haven't tried before, so I'm curious. We'll go around to the other side of the room here. The lettuce, we've been eating lettuce here. As you can see, I took quite a harvest off there the other day, but the lettuce is the same thing as everything else. It's a month old. I've harvested lettuce 4 times, so I've gotten quite a bit of lettuce off this already. Playing with some herbs, kind of different I've grown basil before in the house, not out here, but the basil's looking pretty good. The summer savory wants to lay over, might be maybe just a little too wet for it, or the way my sprayers work, not really sure on that. Some time. You come in here sometimes and you can really smell the herbs. And we got some strawberry plants. These were all started from seed. They're really starting to come around nicely. Beautiful looking plants. These are hybrids. Some of them are still just barely coming. I'd say that's getting pretty tiny there. But it's still growing, it's still looking okay. So, and these other ones that are filling out looked like this other little one at first. So this one here was a cutting taken from a little one I had outside. But it's an alpine. I'd say this is an alpine strawberry plant, so it's just got the smaller strawberries, where the other ones are like an F1 hybrid that give you some nice big juicy strawberries. So curious to see what they do in here. And then some more lettuce. Haven't harvested too much off this one, but just a little bit of variety, leaf lettuce and stuff. We got some chard and some spinach and some more chard. So see what they all do here. But that's kind of a rundown of what's growing right now. And hopefully in a couple more weeks I'll give you guys another video just to show you how much things have progressed. I gotta get some more strings up, so I gotta get my ladder in here before my tomato plants start getting too big, and get them strung up to the other strings, start training them, and we'll see what we get from these. Everything's looking pretty good. This week I'm gonna have to do a nutrient change, but all in all, I've got a couple bins that over here, these ones seem to be leaking out a little bit. I don't know if my sprayer's a little bit too close to the top, so when my sprayer sprays, it's you can be able to see a little bit down in there. I got a splash guard to help a little bit keep it from coming out the door, but it might be coming out around the upper edge. So I think this one here, I might have to lower the little sprayer a little bit, and try to, you can see it, got a little whirly sprayer. So it seems strange that I'm getting a lot of water out of the around the top cover with these, with as little, you know, what it is, but we're still playing with them. But I like these bins just for the fact that I can open them up and check them. And like I say, the strawberry, I think the strawberry one is the one that's probably leaking the most. You can see the water flying out here a little bit. So, like I say, they're still going. I'm probably going to do another tube like this one here. I think I'm going to do another one like that for lettuce. And then these bins that I have the lettuce in over here, I'm going to switch them back over to, I want to get some watermelon and some Minnesota midget cantaloupes growing, and I might even take the strawberries and transfer them to a tube like what I have here. So I might try to gear up 3 of those tubes, see what all happens. But this has been a blast. I've been having a lot of fun doing this. I never thought I could grow stuff inside, and it's just been an experiment that has expanded. So we'll keep going from here. Talk to you later. Bye.